Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So I recently opened up the Ed Gein, you know, Chris Pine Dungeons and Dragons Honour Among Thieves figure that I got for $9.99, Let Your Eyes Be Your Guide from HMV. And honestly, I was pleasantly surprised because the image on the box doesn't do it justice. I mean, the main image is beautiful because it does look like the character. It's you know, I don't know if it's computer generated or an original photo that's had some work done to it, but the actual the little image on the right hand side, it looked rubbish. So I took a chance and I bought Chris Pine, fantastic figure. And I also took a chance on Hugh Grant as well. And because they are so good, well, I need to open Hugh Grant first, but because they are so good, I'm definitely going to pick up the other two, which are the peg warmers, which are, well, I'm going to pop in HMV, hopefully, at some point. But they've also got Simon, and Simon was the wizard, or I don't know, wannabe wizard. And also I want to pick up Holger as well. So one of the things I did notice about the box, I mean, I actually like the box. I think it doesn't have the window, which, do you know what? I think they probably would have sold more of these if it had the window, if I'm honest, because you can't see, you cannot see. I mean, look at that ropey picture on the back. That's supposed to be the product, but it's a terrible picture, awful picture. But yeah, I think they would have sold more sets if they'd put a window on. So obviously they've changed their policy in relation to Star Wars Black Series, but I don't know about other lines. But yeah, $9.99, great price. But let's get it open. But one of the things I noticed about the box is the box doesn't have to be that size. I mean, the figure's the same size as like a Black Series figure, but why is it, if they're trying to save the planet, why have they used a box? They only needed half that box. So, I mean, obviously it wouldn't look as nice because you wouldn't be able to have that lovely image on the front, but I don't know, sometimes I feel Hasbro just, it's just contradiction after contradiction, but that's just an opinion. But let's get this open because I really want to see what this looks like, and I love his jacket. I mean, in the little image, the jacket looks rubbish. Look, there's no shine on there at all. But on the main image, it looks like a lovely jacket. So so let's get this open. So I'm going to cut the back and you know, do the follow the drill and open him from the bottom. So let's just do that now. Right, so similar to the last figure. I mean, look, the box is too big. I mean, you know, I don't care, but you don't need a box that big. If you're trying to save the planet, you only need half of that. It just doesn't make sense. It's just, I don't know. It's like it's almost like they don't really care. They just want to tick a box. But let's get the little packets out. So yeah, exactly the same as the last one. So you just open this bit up here. And then then Hugh Grant just he just slides out. So that's going to be a an open packet, and then the little white packet with the accessories. That's a sealed packet, and then you've got the weapon just on there. And also, yeah, just be aware that you might not find all the accessories in the packs, but they might be on the person. Like the last figure I opened. His dagger, so Ed Gein's dagger was actually on his person, so just be aware. And again, you know, if they are trying to save the planet, good luck to them, but I can't see it myself. So let's get Hugh Grant out of the packet. And I'm pretty confident I'm going to be pleasantly surprised, because Chris Pine looked great. Oh, look at, yeah, honestly, I am. Look at the detail on that. Right, okay. So that is a fantastic likeness of Hugh Grant. That is brilliant. See the box doesn't do the figure justice, and the actual coat, although it's not gold, it looks really really good. Honestly, I really like this. It's a beautiful coat with loads of definition and sculpt on the actual design. The boots look lovely. Oh, there you go. Look, so he's got his weapons in there. I don't know if you can see that. So it's on his person, so that won't be in the packet. Just checking the articulation. Yeah, again, the limbs are stiff, but what I noticed about Chris Pine, that he was very poseable. Just trying to get back into focus. Yeah, I mean, basically it's exactly the same as a Black Series figure. And look, he's even got all these rings on his finger. Look at that. And also on the other hand. I'm well pleased with that. So let's have a look at the accessories. Right, so here's his crossbow. And one thing I'm noticing about the accessories with the Dungeons and Dragons figures for the movie is their proper quality. Like, that's a nice chunky quality accessory, whereas it's luck of the draw with the vintage collection and also the Black Series Star Wars figures. Some of them are just flimsy rubbish and some of them have been really really good. Usually the retro collection are all heavy chunky pieces of kit. Not really had any issues with the retro collection, but yeah, this is a really nice, you know, nice accessory, nice detailing on there as well. Even the paint application to the arrow on the actual crossbow, very nice. And then let's have a look at the little packet that comes with it. So I think there should just be one accessory in the packet. So let's have a look. So yeah, according to the box, there's 3 accessories. So this should just be a goblet. So let's open this up. So it does seem a bit of a waste just putting one item inside a sealed packet. But there you go, there's his little goblet. Again, very detailed. A nice bit of plastic. Not too flimsy, not too shabby. That's I like it. I like these accessories. For $9.99, you cannot go wrong. This is really good. Oh, I'm getting excited again. And that's another new line. I wonder if I enjoyed the film. I wonder if they'll do a second one. But yeah. So let's set him up with all these accessories together. Look at that. Right, he's got all his accessories on now, and don't forget he's still got his dagger under his coat. I keep noticing different things. So I do like under his neckerchief, he's got his actual, is it like a turquoise jewel around his neck? Because Hugh Grant does like the finer things in life in the movie. But yeah, it's a great figure. But one of the things I noticed was on the so he's got 3 accessories. So he's got his dagger underneath the under his coat. He's got his goblet, and he's got his crossbow. But if you look at the crossbow, doesn't, you know, there's the bow. It doesn't have the cross. There's a, so look. I know we've looked at this already, but there isn't you know, the actual string or whatever it is that goes along the crossbow. So I've checked the box. There's nothing. I mean, if you look at the crossbow, right? So there's these little dots here, on the sides, as if it was for something. And there's also these little little bits on the end of the actual bow itself. But no, it's all a bit strange. So I've checked the box, because on the actual box, if you look on the box, when it shows you the accessories, there is string or elastic on the bow. Also on the, I mean that's the picture of the actor. So, but also on the back here. So if you look on the back, there is some kind of elastic or something going across, but there's not that extra piece above the arrow. So I don't know if that was. I'm gonna have to check that out, because there doesn't appear to be anything missing. I've checked the. I mean the crossbow was on its own inside the packed inside the box, and it was only that goblet inside the accessory pack. So I don't know what's happened to that. So or maybe they just decided not to go with it. Maybe it just didn't work. I don't know. So I'll look into that. So that's a little bit disappointing, because it is missing. You know, it just doesn't look right without it. I suppose you could do something yourself, but I'll have to check to see whether it is actually missing. But overall, I think it is I just think it's a wonderful figure. So even though it's got an issue with a crossbow, which do you know what, I suspect it doesn't come with the extra bit. Maybe some health and safety thing. But overall, it's a fantastic figure. I'm definitely going to pick up Holger and Simon. $9.99 each. Let your eyes be your guide. I give this 10 out of 10. It's a really good likeness of Hugh Grant. Just a fantastic figure, and a good. The film is a laugh. It's a good laugh. The other Dungeons and Dragons figures, they had I can't remember their names. I did enjoy the cartoon back in the day, but I've heard such horror stories about the cartoon ones, where they've been broken and bits missing and things like that. But you know what? There's no issues with these well, I say Black Series. No issues at all with these movie figures, and they look great, and they really do look like the actors. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Lets me know you care, and it really helps the channel. Yeah, I'm hoping to pop down to HMV at some point this week. To pick up Holger and Simon, and also a couple more of their pops, because the Funko Pops are like half price, well, more than half price as well. But yeah, until then, I'll see you in the next one.